Hello and welcome on in. Um, Good afternoon, evening, morning, or good day for you. Wherever you are, I hope that you're doing well. Um, Whether you're just getting up or just going to bed. Thanks for stopping by and hope you have some fun watching us here today. Hey, Freddie. Welcome on in. You're fast on that. You're fast on that go there today. Just starting up. We have a raid.
You, you,
Shoot.
Special one is watching too.
Hey, not so loud. Not so loud. We're inside. Sir, not so loud. We're inside. We are inside. Not so loud, sir. Just finished. Okay. Alright, yeah, kind of pushing buttons, doing things, trying to make stuff work. I'll have emotes here soon too. And then after some time, a little bit of time, we should have the free follower one ad. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, as long as we're not like blasting, like a minute and a half every half an hour or something like that. I think we'll be all right. So we have a raid today. So I was kind of preparing for that. Took me a little bit to get Ellie to sleep. And, we're just gonna... If I give it back, are you gonna put it in your mouth? Okay, here you go. You can't put it in your mouth though. That's a toy, not food. So today, Freddie, I want to. We'll just step out to the map here for a second. That way we're not gonna die of thirst or hunger. So we have this raid, which has 2 or 3 yellow paint in it, which I want to go and do. So I'll be doing that probably soon. And then I have not done the alpha event yet, so I really should go and do that. So we'll go and do alpha, and I'll probably try and do the grenade trick on the 3rd floor. And we'll just kind of go from there. I also want to. So I want to raid. I want to do alpha, and then whether this happens on stream or not, I definitely will be working on my big hunt assignments as always. So that's kind of the plan in a sense. I don't know if you have the official LDOE Discord, Freddie, or anybody else that is in, but LDOE just released an official statement this morning saying that the end of March, we will see the end of the Marks of Excellence completely. Oh, didn't mean to buy that, but we'll take it anyways. So that means if you've saved up a bunch of marks like I have, you might want to think about saving them. But I think a lot of people are going to wait until the next refresh in 12 days and 5 hours, and then probably buy heavily after that. We'll probably do some openings on stream and see what we pull, because we only need a total of 450 if we needed all 3 skins there, so we might open up some of those, every day. Haven't figured out when we're gonna open those up yet though, but that's news, that's fresh news this morning. So also there's news, we'll go back into our base. There's news of some people missing, potentially. Not everybody has been affected by this, but some people are missing some of their skins for their backpacks that they had. Mainly, am I gonna find it now? It was it's the one you get from paying Nat the fighter. So it was this one that I had missing, this one, and then the desert khaki, which you get from Nat from doing PvP. And then I was also missing which other one was I missing? Oh, I can't even. The hair, the PvP. Laser. Wherever the laser backpack is. So if you bought the laser backpack in Crater, there's a potential that you might not have that skin. If that's the case, just go ahead and click on the cog up top, click on support, click on the bubble on the top right, and open up yourself, open up yourself a ticket with them. Oh, we don't want to share too much details there, and they'll go ahead and take care of you. So, got a couple guns. We should break those guys. We'll put on some different armor here. And we'll go and do this raid, get this raid started off. Don't want to wear anything like too fancy here. Oh, my pants are in a miserable state. I don't know why I have so many. I know why. These are all from Alpha. And I can't throw them away, or I choose not to throw them away. Alright. We got some clothes on. We'll eat. We have enough hatchets, guns, heals. Chopper's gassed up. Chopper's empty. Alright. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know so I can pause. I'm gonna have to tweak stuff. I was kind of setting up stuff like for my stream manager and trying to get channel points and stuff, and it asked me, do you just want to do the recommended? And I said sure, go with the recommended. So obviously they're gonna recommend the highest amount, or a more of an amount than I think we need, because we're not going for monetary input here. We're going for fun and enjoyment. So I'll have to figure out how to sketch those guys back after stream. So I was trying to leave my base. Well, now it does it. But this chopper is so long that it's so stretched out that my character wasn't actually able to leave the base for a while. I actually stopped because of the ads, but I tried probably 2 or 3 times to leave the base and it wouldn't even let me leave. So I don't know if that's a new bug. I usually don't have a chopper that's quite so long. There's a C-tier Pokey in chat, so Freddy, if you want, go ahead and try and throw your ball and catch it. And let's get after this raid. Alright. We're going to come all the way down. We're going to grab the C4 out of our bike. And then we're going to go to the first wall. And then we're going to go to the second wall. And then we're going to pause. And we're going to make sure Liam is content. Alright, we're placing the C4 and we're going to get back. I can be using melee right now, but I have so many Glocks and half-broken guns and whatnot that I just decided to kind of burn up some of them here, so just because I'm doing it doesn't mean you have to. We're gonna chop open this box. Fortunately, nobody caught that Pokey. So right off the bat, we're gonna take the gas, the leather, take the batteries because we'll stack them. Otherwise, the rest of this is kind of meh right now. In one of the videos I watched, there was some springs in it, so pretty sure it was a revenge raid. Welcome on in, Zombie Hunter. How are you doing? Just starting off the stream here today with a little bit of a raid, so should have a fun time. You're sad your phone died. Were you in the middle of a zone? Are we loud enough yet? I think we gotta make a little bit more noise yet. Alright, so if we're gonna make some noise, we're gonna come on this side of the chest. Oh, because you can't play. Yeah. Understandable. Well, put it on the charger and hopefully, you know, still no zombies yet. You know, put it on the charger and, you know, if you have a fast charger, it should be kind of up and running within about 5 minutes or so. Take the aluminum bar, spring, gas, you know, the bare min. Let's get this one open, and then that should be the next wave. Yes? No? Honestly, there we go. Yeah. There's a bunch of trash in this raid, but it is what it is. They might have just been taking their time running around the map, so to speak, to get to me. Hiding, potentially. So let's open up this chest. We're gonna end up taking some of this stuff home eventually, but I'm gonna try and gather the best stuff up for the old chopper. Iron is one thing I am pretty solid on. It's the third chest. It's either this chest or this chest has the, they both have paint. Alright, it's dangerous. We spawned another level 154, okay. Yeah, I've been playing for just a little bit. I'm 209. I've been 209 for quite a while. That's all right. Because there were plenty of people that were 209 for way longer than me. It's all about the grind and how much time you have and how much joy you get out of the game. So we're going to take the oak for sure. We'll probably come back and let's just start gathering up. We don't need the blue paint. Take the tape. I guess we'll start collecting transistors too, just because they're useful for abandoned factory. We are gonna do the old suicide trick here, so just want to make sure we're getting kind of the best of the best stuff on our chopper. That way the raiders don't get too greedy and you know, want to ask for too much from us. Didn't pick up phones yet, but here's a stack. There's some cooked stuff, you know, might as well take that potentially. Battery stack. Alright, let's go put some stuff on our chopper. So anybody who is new to the raiding system, you are allowed to die one time and return to a raid. So I am going to accidentally die purposely. And that's the most valuable stuff to me. I feel like there's more springs in there, so we're not going to send the springs home yet, because I feel like I should be able to stack one more spring somewhere. Take off our armor. Okay, so you can come to the zone and make if you don't make any noise and then you leave, I think you can still do the death trick, but I don't even try. But long story short, you're allowed to die one time if you have not exited to the map and you have not spawned the big one. So, we're gonna load up our chopper, and we're gonna send it home. Oh no, we died. And we get to then, you know, take 8 extra items from a raid. Or in this case 9, because we also have the gas can. So the main thing about the death trick is you can only do it once. You can't do it if the big one spawned. You can't do it if you've left to the map. And make sure you empty your chopper out, otherwise I grind. I do Bunker Alpha a lot and other places. I cook up a lot of copper. I'm not gonna lie, I got this device back in one of the seasons, and it gives me a lot of not a lot, but from time to time it gives me copper, so I cook it, you know. I'm kind of always either cooking steel or, thanks for reminding me, my recycler. I'm trying to recycle something that gives me steel. And you know, it's just kind of, you take your, you know, your high tier loot from Alpha, you know, your turret parts, and you recycle them, you break them down. There's as soon as I get to 300 or 600 steel, we're stopping for a little bit on steel process, and I think I'm gonna start working on brick. But I also do want to redesign my base, so that's gonna take up a bit of that extra supply. So we're gonna make sure we empty off everything. Otherwise, it would be useless if we went back with everything. Put that in there. We'll just drop this in here.
Raisins.
We'll go to the next bin and drop. Organization is key. It helps you stack, but sometimes it's just easier to have a couple chests you can chuck stuff in. So let's see if we can get out. Yeah, so I guess you must have to drive at it full speed.
Okay, Dad.
Whoa, that's a lot of raisins. If you drive at it like, with that at least type of chopper, if you drive out like of your garage halfway and then try and go, it won't work. Alright, let's go. And so now it's very crucial that we make the use of all of our inventory and space, so that when the big guy gets here, yes, I have the boat and I have the ATV. I need to grind ash more. I have the ATV, but I haven't been, I've just recently started grinding the ash to upgrade the rack, so and it's there's so many different parts of this game. It's like, what do you focus on? I have the boat, so do I go and do the quarry and farm for the titanium in the sand, or do I cameras, flash drives? Are we gonna pick up phones?
Let's do
Let's
that.
pick up phones unless we see anything better. That is a walnut. Or do I go and use my ATV and find ash? Or do I do the event that's going on at the time, because there's so much to do at any given time in this game. I feel like it's almost impossible to be able to do it all unless you're like a dedicated full-time player. By full-time I mean like 8 hours or more. So we're just checking over the boxes, seeing if there's anything we want before we start making more noise. Nothing's really popping out at me. I think we have enough noise to play with both of these, but we'll cut this one first. Yeah, we should. 73 to 80, yeah. So this should take us to 87, 88, all right. Wrenches, maybe. If we're feeling, frisky, we could use the chopper. I don't know. We would need to empty out the gas tank. But we could use the chopper, and do the chopper trick and then, try and flirt with the big one. But, man, every time I do that, and really there's not much more to get. So let's collect everything. Do we take these to recycle for steel or iron? I really don't need the stone. There's that last spring I was looking for. It's a meh raid other than the fact that I got 2 yellow paint, which is the rarest paint for me, so. There's going to be a Poke spawn in here in chat soon, so get ready for that. We do have water bottles. We could empty our tank and use the chopper trick, but I really don't think it's going to be worth don't think there's anything in the truck. No. There is. Leather out here, I want to say. Yep, we'll take that leather. Next thing I break should spawn the big guy. So let's really focus on what else do we want to take home? Oh, looks like I'm just talking to one person right now. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball then. Alright. Let's see, what else should we take home? We brought way too many axes. Low key. How much charcoal is spread out throughout? We might call this good. There's bauxite. I'll take bauxite just for making cement up at the port. Yeah, I think that's about all we can really take. We should put that away and take that because that's more. Yeah, I think that's about all we can get, folks. I feel like this thing is empty. Really looks like it's not, but I feel like it is.
You're going to do my hand.
We're gonna test it, I guess. Yep, empty. Hey, Shua, welcome on in. How are you?
This is my hand, huh? There's something in my hand, huh?
That's funny, you just raised it me, and I just got done with...
in my hand.
Those are almonds. I just got done with my raid of base LCC. Pretty meh loot, to be honest. But I got 2 or 3 yellow paint. So all the shout outs, I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Annie. JRB, welcome on in. Wigs, CJ, Annie, Shua, who else is here? Who else did I miss?
You want one, Dad? You want one? I have one. Okay, that's one is yours.
You want the bunny one? Which
That's the
bunny one? Because
bunny one is right here.
yes. Enjoy your lyric, buddy.
I don't want the bunny one.
Have a good sleep. Have a good rest. Thank you. I hope the rest of your stream went well. The new bunny. Okay, we can do the new bunny. If I can find it. This one, Annie? This one. We can do this one. This is the one, right? Yes, okay. Not to be confused with the other bunny. This one's a bunny too, some would say. Just not as nice as this one. Yeah, this is actually one of the ones that this is one of the ones that I actually lost. It was like, you know, one of those one-time only pack purchases. That's actually how I was able to get it back, because I had, you know, proof of purchase on it. So it might have been one of those standalone, kind of like when they did the flags too. They went through a phase of standalone backpacks. All right, so we got our first redemption in. I have no idea how to mark that as complete, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. My stream manager showing I'm offline. Is that true? Or stream manager just lying to me? All right, thank you, Annie. I guess my other phone's acting up. Sweet. Freddy, the raid update is we got out and we survived with all this loot. We spawned the big one, but he did not slap or tickle us, so we get out, you know, with some resources. Some a little bit more valuable than others. Alright, thank you. I don't know if Twitch is just being twitchy. Oh, that's right, we're over full on yellow cards. That's gamer problems right there. I stashed them somewhere. I don't know where I stashed them. I would say we could take them to Alpha, but Alpha's kind of full too. Let's put some of this away real quick. We'll force push some of this. CJ, I'm basically to the point where I need to stop doing that so that I'm not wasting space. It's a realization. Especially now that I am raiding more often. Speaking of that, let's tip the gentleman who gave us this wonderful little advice, you know. Will you take this? Is that a joke? Will you take a phone? Wait, how about a stack of... Wait, seems true. Wait, so you like scrap metal? Wait, how much scrap metal can I get away with? 25? I mean, we're gonna make him happy no matter what, but I want to see, I want to test the water here. I haven't played around. So they'll take 15 scrap metal to be content. We're still gonna pay him with a stick. Because we can. But that's probably not that way for every base you raid in, and I know it definitely depends on the items that you bring back in your inventory versus the items that you bring back in your chopper. Because the way I understand it, the raiders do not associate the value of the items stolen that are in your chopper versus what they do with the items that are in your inventory. But I'm not a raid expert by any means, so I don't know if I should even be talking. I'm in crisis mode. I don't know where to put this crap that I just took. I really need a second recycler. Wait, most of this is this door over here. Speaking of that, so now we are up for revenge raid. Yeah. We're, nothing stackable in there, and they should be happy with anything if we do get, somebody attacking us, we should get, the footsteps, to follow. Yeah, I get a lot. Thank you. Shoot. We really need a... I don't know if everybody's going to be at it at the same time, though, so... really need to... There we go. I'm pretty good on iron. If you really need iron, recycle this. This gives you scrap and aluminum. Take all your scrap, and you just burn it all. You eat the canned food to heal yourself, and then you use the cans to build your base up. It's a win-win. You are doing an awfully good job of sitting very nice today, sir. You must be very enjoying the show, huh? You look like you're tired. Do you need a nap? Do you want to go upstairs and lay down? Freddy, hopefully you're back. Let me know. I may never know. Yeah, I really need a forget about it bucket. Because this isn't going to even hold it all. We'll just throw the rest in here. And let's go and do some alpha. Alright. So, what I was saying is, if you're kind of really need iron, you can either farm... You can farm for it in the zones, which is perfectly alright. Or you can just, instead of taking out any of these heals, just take out canned food as your heal. And keep all your cans. And after you eat, your can, come here and recycle. And you'll get plenty of scrap metal from... You'll get a 50 stack from less than a 20 stack of empty cans. So, you'll be getting plenty of scrap metal from that. So if you're going out and doing a stone zone, you can have one cooking the scrap metal and one cooking your iron ore, and you should be able to kind of catch up on your iron production pretty fast, where you're still able to go and grind other zones. Looks like we got a Pokey in chat. Seeing a great ball thrown. We also have a I'd only call it a size 1 Liam attack going on. Very timid. Very timid. It's almost like we're waking up for the day. Ah, sir. Hi. But nonetheless, it is effective for distracting me and not letting me see my phone. It's just a very slow crawl. You know, and then it's just a matter of, you know, like I prefer to use machetes, you know, which eats up a lot of iron, but it's much cheaper to rock a pipe, a crowbar, or a cleaver, you know, and help you save up your resources. So, and congratulations, JRB, for that catch. It's kind of all about what you focus on, Freddy. You know, what you want to accomplish, you know, or what your main focus is at the time. This game has so much stuff that you literally can't, you know, like I was saying earlier, you can't focus to do everything. But if you say, hey, today I'm gonna go and grind, you know, limestone cliffs, and I'm gonna grind it 4 or 5 times, you're gonna have a chest of ore, you know, and then you're gonna have enough to be cooking for days, you know, and then it's just a matter of logging back in, and refilling those benches, so to speak. Yeah. Careful. We're waking up. All right. So what do we want to do next? We did the raid.
Where's your knot?
We have the.
Where's your knot day?
I don't know. You knocked it off my chest. What happened to my almond?
I don't know.
We have some big hunt, you know, assignments to do.
Almond.
And we also have this wonderful bunker quest to do, which I think,
By your arm.
I feel like that should be the next place we go. No. You're so funny, huh?
Where's your almond go?
Yes, Bunker Alpha.
There your almond.
Sir, you're making it hard for Daddy to push buttons. Okay. Sir, you think you're cute. And that's because you are. That's besides the point. Okay. Oh shoot. Do you have any bow mods, Freddy? Or you're just started out, haven't you? Do you have any mods or anything? Because that was actually gonna be one of the things I was gonna try and cover today. I got a Liam. Oh, we're pouting now. Oh my goodness. Heavy for turrets? Oh. And you can run past them if you spam the heals. you can run past them. So, we're gonna burn up some guns. The goal is to burn up some of these pistols, some of these weapons. I don't even do that, honestly. We'll see. Are we just talking about, yeah, and just heal. Speaking of healing, yeah, let's bring, some heals. Hey, there's a C4 in here. So for me, when I started doing alpha, I didn't have guns, right now, it's easy for me to do it because I have too many guns. But I didn't have guns, so, first and foremost, I started, off by, yeah, I started off by clearing this top floor, every reset I could. And even if it was only this top floor, Mr. Liam is running back and forth. He wants me to chase him. I might have to give chase here in a minute. But even if it's these 4, 5 zombies, 6 zombies, 1, 2, 3, 6 zombies. Even if it's killing these 6 zombies every reset, usually they drop a ticket or two. So there's a yellow. Usually one of them drops a green as well. And then you've got a chance at finding a hammer, a wrench, a yellow or green ticket in this box or this box. And that's something that, anybody can kind of do right out the gate. So if you do that every reset, look at that. We've already got 2 yellow tickets and a green. It might take us some time, but we hardly have to do anything, and we come back 10 more times and we can basically almost open up a yellow chest. Speaking of which, I'm going upstairs for a second because there's one thing that I do like for ease of life. Ooh. Alright, and it looks like I left myself only one and it's broken. So this should be fun. What don't we need? Let's put away the jersey. I'll just have to remember to bring myself a shotgun or two. Having the spread shot is nice. I wonder... Annie, should we test for science how well the flamethrower would work right there in that spot, for floor 2? Should we for science it? Let's for science take one of those flamethrowers out of our inventory. Let's because this is, oh man, we're so slow. So it's just like a minigun. This is something that everybody theoretically had a chance to get last season. Because I think there was one free. So because it's, to get the most out of this flamethrower, we want to have it against effective hordes. How far does it shoot? Do I need them to group them up more? Oh, so it's a hold. Okay. That makes it a little interesting. but rather effective. So I'm taking it that, I just let go of it right away, but I'm taking it that if I had just held on to it, it would have just kind of kept on throwing flame at them. We'll continue to test that in, I guess, the rest of the spots where I would normally use a shotgun. Yeah. But these guys are the easiest guys at only 40 HP, so it's always kind of been overkill with a shotgun using spread shot. Man, what a noob. Well, sometimes I can get one of them trapped inside of there. And I'm just gonna tank it. Why? Because I can.
That's why I need something.
Where did this come from?
From my cup. I was taking it.
Sorry, folks.
I was taking it and the run.
Did you drop it?
No,
Where did it drop at?
it just dropped on me.
Really? It dropped on you?
Yeah. See, this one on the floor too.
Yeah, I see that on the floor. How did that happen? Okay, take a drink.
See?
Okay, take a drink.
Okay.
Here, try taking a drink now. Sorry, folks. Liam had a slight accident with his milk cup somehow. Some back pressure exploded on him or something. I don't know. Confusing. Let's go ahead and take out this guy, so we have room to run when we get that frenzied mad.
I'm done with my milk. I don't want my milk anymore. I'm not just
And then we're gonna try being the key word.
Or die. And you know, it look like, at the bottom.
So if we're far enough away, yep, you leave that milk alone. If you're far enough away on that back corner, you can.
I don't want my milk.
Oh, you want to put it in the fridge? Okay.
Yeah, I want it in the fridge.
Okay. You can sneak hit that guy.
Then I'm gonna add some new cups.
And then you can sneak hit
I put a couple in.
this guy. Just be prepared to run. A lot of people love to use this spot here for wall trick. I'm not gonna lie. Like even the tutorial on Discord of how to wall trick is literally based off of this spot right here. However, I am not a man of patience or wall tricking. I am a man that likes to go pew pew pew, pow pow pow, bang bang, you die. So that's what we're gonna do. And we can't even pick up our red tickets because oh wait, we just broke a gun. We're good.
Come on, come
Um.
come on. Daddy, come on, I want to
What do you want?
See.
What do you want?
I just
No,
want-
those are scissors. Those are not toys.
I just want Mama.
Looks like there's gonna be a Pokey in chat, so get ready with those balls, ladies and gentlemen.
This loud.
Let's go ahead. That one's open. That one's open. We're gonna deal with the bloater, so we'll do that. What do you have there?
I got this.
Wow. How did you get that?
Up there.
Up there?
Yeah, I'm making an accent now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm making music, huh?
You're making music.
Yeah.
You're making something, all right.
Yeah, and making music, huh? That is.
So either you can choose to sneak these floater bloaters. Well, now that we did that, we can't do it. But either you can sneak the floater bloaters. Hey, not so loud with that. Normally I like to try and sneak the floaters. I wasn't meaning to aggro them. But since we did that, since we aggroed the bloaters, that means we can open up this room from this side and sneak these guys. You can never sneak them if you come in from this way. It just doesn't work.
I just like this.
So let's go ahead and equip you some more guns to Breaky. How did I? Ooh. How did I get the hook blade? Ah! Oh, he's not even close. I don't think that's even my best mod. You can get the billhook blade from season pass? Question mark? Does this season have? Those are extremely rare. Billhook is not extremely rare. Did this one have any common? So there's common weapons blueprints. So you have a chance at getting a machete blueprint. You can do the farm and open up the chest at the farm to get blueprints for it. Does PD give melee, or is PD just guns and farm is melee only? And then there's also, you can purchase these wonderful, keep on scrolling wherever they are, scroll, these wonderful packs, which give you, blueprints. Or you can save up your guns for calendar events, like doing the arena, where you get 2 of them, I would say for free, but it's not for free because it costs you the guns and the armor to kill the bosses. But so you can, without spending money, if you do have, like, if you're rich in game with guns and meds and stuff, you can grind to get the blueprints to then get the billhook for that. I should use the billhook more often, but I don't. I should just use it just because, of namesake. So for this turret, we don't have to deal with it. If we don't want, we can just simply sneak around and just kind of stay up and back. We can even open up this door, and as long as we stay right at the edge, we can go in. But if we kind of come through the center of the doorway, the turret will pick up on us. So kind of be aware of that if you're gonna try and save your guns and not kill the turrets. Sir, that is loud. That is loud. You need to take that in the other room, sir. Let's equip another gun. We're doing great here clearing out our inventory, which is really what I needed. Should have probably checked the mods on my guns because it sounds like some of them don't have the best. not gonna lie, Annie, this is... I told you in the other room, sir. You literally came in here just to do that. You need to go in the other room. It's a straw. It's a straw that's being taken away now because he doesn't listen. Are you gonna listen? Hey, you want it back? No? Okay. Yeah, no. He was warned. He knows the rules. There are certain toys that are supposed to stay in certain rooms. Should we try using the flamethrower? Sometimes I use the shotgun spread shot here for these fast biters. I feel like it'll be overkill. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. And again, as long as we stay to the right side of the door, you know, we're safe. But if we try and, you know, there's a fine line, and I really don't want to find it. There's a fine line where if we cross over into it, if we stand up right about here, it'll shoot us. So you can sneak around them. Talking about sneaking, we'll sneak these guys. Usually if you have a long-handled weapon, saw blade mace, or a skull crusher, I think you can actually sneak this one, yep, without this one even knowing. Otherwise, if you have a shorter machete or something, you just get too close. Try and separate them, nope. Open and sneak right away. Nope. I never get that one. Never fast enough with the reaction time. Hi, buddy. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy real quick. So then the goal is, Freddy, if you're here, you know, or, you know, somebody who's just starting out, the goal would be to kind of grind the green and yellow zones until you find a couple guns, or a couple better weapons to go and do a red zone, and you find, you know, a shotgun or two, or a pistol, or do the 3 air supplies every day, because they're pretty much, you know, good for giving you a machete, a saw blade mace, a skull crusher, or a pistol. So pretty much a win all around with the airdrops. And after you collect enough pistols from airdrops, you know, even if they're only half health, you can still bring them here and clear out second floor. Or if you feel like you have enough pistols, you know, you can try clearing out third floor instead of second. You know, and you just kind of want to slowly, you know, you don't have to clear out all 3 floors all at one go. And I definitely recommend not clearing out 4th floor unless you really want to. And we found another one. You need to take that in the other room now. 1, 2. Thank you. Close the door. Try and save your guys' ears. Let's run around real quick and sneak attack that guy. Mistakes were made, but they weren't well done. So another, you know, helpful tip for anybody who's just starting out. So now that turret is aggroed, it will actually be able to see me further away. So now it'll want to shoot me at that doorway, where once, you know, when I didn't have it aggroed, I could get through. As soon as you leave the floor, as soon as you leave the floor, whether you go up or down, doesn't really matter to the game. But as soon as you leave the floor, the aggro on that turret will stop on you. So then you're able to come back and return. Also, I think green laser is a kind of common drop for the pistols, if I'm right. At least I feel like if you open up one of the finger crate, you get a pistol with a green laser on it, or is it the grip? Because if that's the case, we can. Hey, Queen. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are naked. Maybe that's why we're hurting so much. Thank you for that shout out, Annie. Everybody, you know, if you haven't heard of Queen Bee, go ahead, give her a follow. She is another wonderful streamer in this amazing community that we have, and definitely worth watching. Dang it. Sir, no, that is too loud. All right. Alright. Let me know when you guys are back. No, I told you that doesn't go in this room. If you want to play with it, you can play with it in the other room. Sometimes when I push buttons, it turns out good. And sometimes when I push buttons, it turns out bad. JRB, doing something bad. Do tell. You can't leave us hanging with that. I need to turn down the ad timer. I was messing with stuff last night again on Stream Manager, and it popped up with, you know, do you want to go with the Twitch recommended, you know, thing for this? And I just said sure. And I don't think I need ads playing that much. So I want to turn that down. I'm here to have fun with friends and you know, a good time with the community and not make money. I think pre-roll ads will work, and I think the amount, like, of time might be, you know, too high. You know, it might be set to like 1.5 minutes of ads for every hour. You know, and okay, you have been warned twice now. Nope. No, sir. Nope. There are consequences to our actions. Daddy asked you nicely. So that being said, there's a Pokey in chat. Looks like it's a Mantine, a C tier. Some would say not worth catching, but you guys know my philosophy. Throw your balls and everything. Catch them all, trade them all. Let's open up this room. Yeah, I can never see these guys. And of course we have a Pokey going right when, you know, my health gets low. I like it. I like the distraction. Can you use your words, sir? One second, folks. Be right back. We use our inside voice in the house. We use our inside voice in the house. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Anybody catch that, Pokey? Cousin? Hope I'm saying it right. Congratulations on that catch. You can buy balls and throw. I think somebody wants some attention right now. Come on, Mike. Come here. You want to sit on Daddy's lap and watch the game with him? Okay. Okay. I will write that down. Somebody send a message in Discord that I need to make some Poke commands of explanations to help out these newer players, because we've had a few newer players here start. So basically, it's just something to do, interaction with the stream. Some people go from stream to stream trying to catch the Poke. And some people, just do it while it's being done. You're such a faker. I see that smile. So if we leave this turret, now that we're talking back to alpha and turrets, if we leave this turret, a lot of people like to shoot it from this spot here. If we had a gun, I think it would show. Yeah. It's definitely like a collect 'em all. I think JRB or Annie could do a Pokedex and a flex over me. It's kind of you earn money by chatting every 15 minutes on a stream that has it enabled. And then with that money, you can buy either Pokeballs or Ultra Balls. And then there's different weekly missions and stuff. I'm not the best to tell you because I'm not that big into it, but there's a bit to do. There's also a Discord where you can go and claim daily claim to get more money or more Pokeballs. So if we leave this turret, a lot of people like to shoot it from right here. Just know that if you leave it, you can run this way around, but not the other way. If we run this way, run the pillar, the turret will shoot us. So, just make sure that you're running this way. Are you getting tired? Okay, go make a bed in the living room, Daddy. We'll be right in there.
No, I don't want to make a bed in the living room.
Well, we don't make a bed in the dining room floor. That's not where blankets go.
I don't want the blankets.
Here, come on, bud. Okay, blankets don't leave the living room though. So that being said, oh, we aggroed that guy, so let's just oops. If you do have a bow and arrow, even if it is regular bow and arrow, there are a couple zombies in a couple spots that you can more or less shoot with it and not worry about them. One of them was on the second floor, the fast biter that's behind the chain link fence. Another one is if you have a bow and arrow, you can shoot this toxic spitter through the chain link fence with the bow and arrow and not have to worry about it. It's not a whole lot, but you know, it's one less zombie that you have to worry about chasing. Yeah, it might, you know, help. For a while, why am I making showing the turrets so hard? I'm just avoiding the turrets, or showing, like, trying to give people, you know, some of the newer players that, you know, because I'm not sure how I think Freddy just started about a week ago, you know, so kind of giving him some of these, nobody ever told me don't go left here, you know, nobody ever told me that. I learned the hard way, you know, so sometimes I like to give out that advice. Because that's what we're here to, you know, we're here to watch the streamer die, and we're also here to maybe pick up some tips or tricks from the streamer so that we might be able to improve our gameplay as well. Or at least I'd like to think that's what people watch. But some could just be politically or purely for the death, which is okay. Got hung up on the wall. So I won't wall trick, but I will use a wall to separate myself off. So I have two enemies, but I was able to cut, you know, the toxic spitter off by using the wall. We're gonna leave all that alone. We will open up this room. Also, sometimes if you sneak very carefully, nope, not gonna happen. Sometimes you can sneak. I can never get it. Your sister is sleeping. What are you doing, sir? We do not scream when our sister's in the next room. No, sir. Somebody is cranky today. And Ellie is awake now. Alright, let me go upstairs, get Ellie. We might, we'll see. We'll see, but somebody has definitely been loud enough to wake up his sister. Again, I always try and sneak this guy, but I never seem to. So we're gonna come through here. We're gonna press some buttons and do some things. Deactivate the lasers. The lasers. Open up this door. Hello, ma'am. Hi, baby girl. Do you have a nice nap? Cut short by your brother? Tell me about it. Huh? Can you tell me? Yeah? And then what happened in your dream? Alright, let's go downstairs with you on the way. Apologize for the pause here, folks. But anybody who's been here more than once knows kids come first. So, I'm not gonna leave my daughter up in her crib alone. Come on downstairs. We're not going upstairs, buddy. Yes, they definitely should. I will. And, and if I feel like, if this attitude keeps on going cranky, I might have to shut down stream because, I need to be focusing maybe some attention on him if we're acting out this much. Either that or somebody just needs to start taking nap times again because they're acting super cranky and tired. Do you need a nap? Is that what it is? Because you look like you need a nap, buddy. You can't even open up your eyes. So let's come over here. I like to sneak all the way down. No, you stay in this room. And try and take out this guy. And usually I can take him out before his friends come and help. Also, steaks might have been made. Forgot heels. Calculate it. Next we're gonna go on ahead and open up this room. You know what? I'm gonna try. No, how do I do this? Because sometimes I leave the toxic spitter room in this room for the end, and then I spread shot them all. And I was gonna try using the flamethrower where I spread shot. I feel like these guys are gonna be too fast though. Let's just take out these guys. So we're gonna come over here by the crate, and we're gonna stand right here. And we've got a good pull. We've got 2 toxic bombs at us and only 1 out. So we just need to simply walk up towards the chest or towards the top of the. Oops, we're punching. But that's all right because we're only dealing with 1. Now we have everybody out here is dead, so we're gonna pull away and then come back. Oh. We're gonna pull away and then come back to the wall, and then we can kind of thin them out, so that we're not dealing with them all at once. I can't take full credit from it. I cannot take full credit from it. I want to say I saw Pipe Man. Or another streamer who doesn't stream anymore, do it back in the day. So really can't take much credit for it other than credit for, maybe sharing it with everybody. But it is very useful. It's very useful to split them, and not every time it does it split them like that. So, be aware that, you might not get such an even split. Come and play. Trying to find what Liam did with my other phone so I can catch back up with chat because I feel like I missed some chat. See, there's Pokey in chat. So why don't you go ahead and see an Ultra Ball is thrown, so it must mean it's an A tier. So best of luck if you're throwing. And Andy confirms it is an Ultra Ball. All right, or A tier. Let me read up here now. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. So, we can't sneak this room unless we clear the other room. And we're not gonna clear the other room because we don't want to deal with him. So we're gonna use that self heal and we're gonna tank some hits here. Congratulations, JRB and Klasm, and that catch. Again, take out this guy. Usually they don't aggro, but you know, should you start running away from this one, you don't want to have two zombies. So we will try the flamethrower for this toxic room. But that means that we have to go upstairs and grab some grenades so that we can get all these giants out of our way. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Annie. Pushing buttons on the fly. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. We also don't have any chests open. Do you guys want to see what every floor gives, floor by floor gives for payout for loot, or, you know, is that something that you'd rather not see, and rather after we get done with Alpha we go and get, you know, right into big hunt event or something? I'm definitely willing to stick around and collect and see, you know, what tickets we get floor by floor roughly. Well, I'll do that regardless, whether it be on stream or off. I like to separate out and, you know, get the highlights of, you know, I got 2 grenades on 3rd floor, or a gas, or red paint, you know. Because then it helps me rationalize maybe when I have quote unquote a bad run. I'm like, okay, well, this is, you know, the 1 in 20 where I'm gonna only get 15 red tickets, you know. Alright, so this trick can be done with a lot more zombies still left. A lot of other streamers actually don't kill as many as I do, or they take different paths, but this is what I have found works for me. It's definitely something to look into, because you will start saving guns on the 3rd floor if you have a couple grenades. And you do this, you know, for collecting red tickets, that is. I have seen some really good paths taken by some other streamers. You know, like I said, some of them literally take 95% of all the enemies, and they, you know, they just sneak around one time. You have to do Poke Daily on the actual Discord, I believe. We can maybe go there after we get these giants done. Alright, these guys are close. So the key is to kind of let them group up a little bit. You don't want them to get too far ahead of them. Otherwise, they have a potential of going the other way. And then when you're on your backtrack, they'll meet you. So right now we're doing really good. Also, if you don't want to necessarily, what's the word I'm looking for? There's another method that I've used at the farm, where I basically avoid all the giants like I have now. And you get them to a point where they're all kind of grouping up like they are. And this is at the farm we're talking about. You know, there's a nice safe place here in Alpha for us to do it. I feel like that's not a safe wall. But, you know, at farm, you would be running around the hay bales. You know, but for simplicity's sake, because we don't have hay bales to run around. You are dead, bro? No, watch, because we got this wall. And then we're just going to take a grenade and toss it. And bad timing on my part. But this is what I used to do at the farm, too. Bad timing. So I think it's you want to just barely see their names. You know. So that's an example of how you can use grenades not at Alpha on bigger enemies if you can still group them up. So you know, like I said, for the longest time I would do farm that way. And, you know, we wasted a couple because it's been so long since I've done it that I've forgotten the timing of the exact spacing. Yeah, we got a crabby baby. Her brother keeps on letting her out into rooms that she shouldn't be in. So, now, anybody that's new to this area, we have this wonderful spot in the bathroom where if we just slowly edge our way out a little bit at a time, just ever so slightly, and then try, and then sneak, and then ever so slightly, and there we go. And we were able to throw. Oh man, I really messed up those grenades. But long story short, you can bring all of the zombies to here, even the spitters and the toxic abominations, and do this trick here to quote unquote clear them out. Before there was this trick, you know, I was doing the grenades at the farm, so I stopped using my grenades at the farm, and I kind of saved them more for doing them at Alpha, but if you grind enough zones and do enough things, I feel like they just start adding up. Boom, boom, boom. A bang, bang, bang. So, you know, and you're thinking to yourself, well, grenades aren't that, you know, they're not easy to find. Well, if you have burglar skill, that's a big if, I guess. If you have burglar skill, then it's a matter of how often you grind and do motel. Because you can easily get 4 a week from motel. Yeah. Oh, bad spray. Okay, so that was not efficient there. Not efficient. Alright, so it's efficient on those Roman zombies, but not efficient on these toxic spitters. Or I just didn't hold the button long enough, because I was a scaredy cat. That could be it too. Alright, unfortunately the kids are acting up, and I think I need to switch my focus to them today. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I'd really love to keep on going. But I have a 4-year-old that is opening up a lot of doors that he should not be, and I for my children's sake, I need to focus on them and not the game. So without anything else, thank you everybody for stopping on in. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. YouTube, I'm going to be putting some stuff out there on YouTube. I've started exporting over old streams. And then also if I do some pack openings, or I'm trying to do some content that is YouTube specific, you know, so my season 34 pack openings, I have a video that I'll be putting out of those. So if you want to, you know, go give that a look-see. It's nothing special yet, but you know, I'll be working on it. Until next week, thanks folks. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping on by. Wish I could spend, I really wanted to spend some more time with you guys today, but I am literally chasing these kids from one room to another. And so it just, yeah, enough said. Thanks guys. Until next time, have a great one. Be good.